there are good days, and then there are crap days that just want to beat the crap out of you. You know exactly what I mean? I still remember I had been working on this project for weeks, and it was my baby, and I showed it for my boss and my colleagues, and you know what? No one liked it, and I got ridiculed in front of everyone. And I just remember it hurt a lot. I was in tears, and I just felt like such a loser. But just like they say, if you want to please everyone, you should sell ice cream. But you know what? Even if you sell ice cream, you're still gonna get criticized. Yeah, the ice cream is gonna be too cold, it's gonna be too soft, it's too cheap to be good quality, or it's too expensive, you know. Or even if it would be perfect price point and product, it wouldn't be vegan, or you know, it's too vegan, right? There's always going to be criticism. There's always going to be someone who is not going to like you, someone who's not going to like your products or who you are, and so on. But you know, this is the point of my video. I want to share with you how you can actually deal with criticism. Now, first thing to do is, when you get criticized and it hurts, usually it's because it's triggering something in you, right? Someone might say, I'm ugly, for example, but I don't care. But if someone is disrespectful and says something negative about my character, that's where it stings a lot. So what can you actually do to deal with the criticism? First of all, when you feel like you're getting triggered and upset, just find an excuse to have a call and just leave the room, go somewhere, have a walk, and think about these questions, okay? 1, was that criticism about you personally, or was that something about your project? Because yes, our project might be our baby, our jokes, they might be our baby, our content is our baby, but did they criticize you personally, or was it the project? Now there's a difference. Someone might say, hey, this project, you haven't really investigated the target audience for this. Fair point. But if they say, this is ridiculous, you will never be able to deliver this, now that's getting personal. 2, is what they said valid? Like, is that actually true? Because people, they have perceptions of you. You know, first impressions, they do count. But maybe you're having a bad day, you know. Sometimes if I'm not feeling good, I'm quiet. So I'm not really active, I'm low energy. So someone might criticize me for being too quiet and not really bringing anything to the conversation. So I need to think, is that true, or is it just this occasion, right? 3, is it actually an area that you could improve, or is it actually a compliment in disguise? I get criticized a lot for promoting myself and being a saleswoman. Now, sales has horrible, you know, annotation in our head, right? If you say someone's a saleswoman, you're thinking that some used car salesman, manipulative, and so on. I see sales as a compliment now, actually. I used to think that. Now I'm thinking sales is bringing you value. So actually, we start from your problem and then we try to find you a solution. And that's actually positive. It's a way of positively influencing you. So when they criticize you, just think, is this actually positive? Can I turn it to positive? Maybe it's a strength in disguise. 4, why should you care about this person's opinion? Honestly, There's a lot of anonymous trolls who love to criticize everything, but how's their life? What are they actually doing? Some people criticize your relationship, who you're with, but are they with anyone? Or let's say in comedy world, for example, there are cases when someone comes up to me afterwards and loves to criticize me and try to improve my set. But usually these people, they have never done comedy themselves. They've never been on stage, so their opinion counts much less than if really experienced comedian comes up to me and tells me, you are great, but you should improve this and this and this. You know what? That one, I'm going to listen to you because your opinion actually counts. So you really need to use criticism as something positive, because when you get triggered, the trigger brings you energy. Yeah, use that energy to prove them wrong. Right? When someone says they don't believe in you, you're never gonna make it, you're not funny, and so on, instead of getting hurt and stopping doing what you love, use that energy to show them wrong. Yeah, because I believe in you. I'm sure you're awesome. So just get up next time and show them who's the boss. For more videos like this, please do follow my channel, subscribe for it, or go to my blog succeedinyourcareer.com. I'm sharing there a lot of videos like this, and I have a free ebook as well to increase your confidence. So I hope to see you again soon, and remember, you're awesome.